That's as far as I can go. Damn. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going down. And I stretched. Can just fathom how much this shit hurt. When you're 60 and you go down, you go down, you go down, and you go down, and you bring it all the way home. Do you have any idea how bad that hurt? That was one hell of an accomplishment. Come on. That's crazy. And then the strength I got from doing it was just like, I don't know, I'm a little tired right now, but we'll see. '62. Not bad for an old man, huh? Bravo.
Well, how you guys know that there's
That was tough.
one of your shows?
Bravo. That was great.
Especially when you're not
Talk all day long.
Action.
They take over your body when you're out of control.
Not normal for an old man. I can
It's
move
not normal
it.
for anybody.
Just remember, the greatest of the great, Galileo, Gilbert, Aristotle, Hippocrates, Ohm, Tesla, Einstein, Schwaber, Faraday, Trevera, the greatest of the great. They didn't have the internet, bro.
They have what?
They didn't have the internet.
Right.
Nobody's ever known anything.
Right.
This guy had a little piece, this guy had a little piece, this guy had a little piece. And I went in and I analyzed it. And I went, wow, this is one subject. Human health.
Wow.
I had the brains figured out I was dying.
You were dying.
Yeah, I had.
Everyone's dying. Or
When
you
I was
were dying.
49 years old, I went to the doctor. He said, you have degenerative disc disease in your lower back and your neck, arthritis in your lower back and your neck, a pinched nerve in your neck and your back. We need to fuse your neck and your back. You're never going to get better, some pain pills. I'm like, no, you get the wrong guy, dude. I'm the fitness guy.
Right.
He goes, game over, buddy. We need to fuse your neck and your back. So I studied. Teach myself a little bit. If you go off too much into organic chemistry or the biogeochemical cycles, you go off, you get lost. So you got to just use discernment. Doctor, veterinarian, botany, agriculture, chemistry, organic chemistry, biogeochemical cycles, biosphere, ecosystem, anthropology, geology, biology, anatomy, biological physics, geological physics, gerontology, alchemy, natural philosophy, history, current theology, and bioscience. Each one of those is a subject.
Lifetime.
So many different pieces and angles, and I went through the whole thing and I said, okay, I had the brains figure I was dying. Then the brains figured I was being poisoned. Then I figured out where the different poisonings, acid rain, hard water, fertilizer, sides, inorganics. I go, okay, I think I can fix myself. I imported the minerals from the Himalayan mountains from 15 million years ago, the Shilajit, and ate 25 kilos. The word eluted means to remove a substance from a substance with a solvent. It eluted the hydroxyapatite crystals out of my pineal gland and I snapped myself out of it. You're in the matrix. They cut your electrolytes, calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium, and chloride bicarbonate, fulvic, humic, and ohmic, and knock the main processor in the brain out. And I analyzed the whole thing and I snapped myself out of it. Then I found out people say things, but they don't go deep. Acid rain, hard water. Now you just said that the human race is getting over. Acid rain and hard water. So you go in, so it's a lot different when you can see the picture. Oh, okay, acid rain, hard water, iron poisoning, systemic. The whole planet has iron poisoning. But then if you go in, you look at this thing, it's like, they thought it was going to be easy to poison us. And then the retards figured out hygiene and dental, so nobody died. Rome, everybody died from bad teeth. Food went bad. People say, oh yeah, society collapsed. I mean, they politically and financially crumbled and evaporated? No, it means everybody died. It means everyone died.
How do you eat though?
There's nothing to eat, but I got the antidote.
Oh, right. So you can eat whatever you want.
Yeah, but I only eat once a day. I'm not eating. The food's no good.
Right.
So I went in and analyzed, I mean, they never taught us about the
What do you eat?
I eat something called, I analyze the whole planet, okay?
When you eat, what do you
Royal
eat?
jelly, bee pollen, propolis, honey.
Fabulous.
I quit counting at 300 kilos of royal jelly.
Okay.
In 1870, let's just watch this.
I don't know what royal jelly is.
Yeah,
I'm
just
so
watch.
sorry. Okay.
The game's deep, okay? Bee pollen has 185 nutrients, the most complete superfood on the planet that raised laboratory animals 5 generations back to back on pollen water alone. 1 tablespoon of pollen is equal to 6 to 8 pounds of raw fruits and vegetables. The bees eat the pollen, digest it, secrete these glands and make a substance called royal jelly.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay, good. Thank
All
you.
the bees get royal
Thank
jelly
you,
the
thank
first
you.
3 days of their life.
Okay, I understand.
They take a normal female bee, and she only eats royal jelly her whole life. She grows 2.5 times bigger than the other bees, lays twice her body weight in eggs in one day, over 250,000 bees in one season. She lives 50 to 70 times longer than the other bees. It comes out to 2,500 in the other human lifetime. Because the other bees live 4 to 6 weeks, so 3 to 5 to 7 years, just because she eats this stuff. Well, you got to understand, in 1875, royal jelly was $500 a gram. The dose was the end of a toothpick for the elite. In 1954, it's $50 to $500 an ounce, average being $100 an ounce. Well, in the meantime, China figured out how to trick the hive into creating more queens. Royal jelly went all-time low, more abundant than it's ever been in history. Well, nobody ever figured out it was food. I looked at it, I started slinging royal jelly about 15 years ago. I said, this is food. This is pre-digested vegetable protein, and I will prove it. I quit counting at 300 kilos. What happens is it just, because I had the royal jelly, but I didn't have the rest of the game, I didn't have the water, I didn't have the magnesium, I didn't have the minerals, so I was stronger than an ox, and I calcified my whole body.
I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, I turned into a rock.
Okay.
I couldn't bend. I was ready for a walker. I was crippled. I was on oxys for 2 years. I don't know what I was, I was trying to, and it's, so then I just start studying all this stuff. So basically I went in and then I found these minerals from the Himalayan mountains from 15 million years ago, Shilajit. And I imported them and I ate 25 kilos and I snapped myself out. Well,
right.
You have 1,300 nerve endings per square inch on the bottom of your feet and you sleep and walk on the earth. Just remember, Methuselah would be 969 years old. Drank water, ate food, walked barefoot, slept on the earth, and hydrothrones. And he never had this conversation. And he never took Shilajit. And he never ate royal jelly. But go in. Bang, bang. Oh, valence electrons moving in pairs, magnetoelectric. Where is it coming from? Bang, I got it. So what I did was I reversed aging, and I feel like a 62-year-old kid. I can't believe it. I mean, it's like, oh my God, I feel like a young man. I can move again. I want to move. I mean, I'm having this like experience where I'm being born again. I mean, I want to break dance because I want to get that movement where I'm in the womb and I'm weightless. And it's like, yeah, I got to learn to do this, man. This is like, So This thing was designed. People, oh yeah, people used to live 800, 900 years ago. That was a different time. No, that was planet Earth. This body, bro. This thing's designed for this game. And we were thrown on this planet, and we're in this game. And it's called the element game. So you can play Illuminopoly, or you can play the element game. Illuminopoly will not buy you time. The elements will buy you time. And if you can find time, you can own everything. All about time. All about quality time. To feel like you want to move, you know what I mean? Where you just want to go, wow. To be able to move again like a child and want to play. And I got a bike and I surf. And you know, I don't want to hurt myself, obviously. When you get older, you don't want to be stupid. But I mean, I got an electric bike, so I go out and ride. I got a surfboard. I do yoga, I do handstands, I do break dancing. I move. I got a wonderful clinic. A lot of changes.
The yoga, breathe. You breathe when you do
Yeah,
the
yoga, but see, my yoga
pranayama?
that I do is more of a lifestyle than a workout. Like when I do yoga, I'll like stretch for 3 minutes.
Right. But any breathing,
Then I go do something else.
Is breathing important to get
Yeah,
oxygen to
but
the body?
it's just a lifestyle.
It's all of that.
It's not where you go work out for an hour.
Right.
Like you're going to the gym.
Right.
Everyone?
Move for a couple minutes, you know what I mean?
Okay, ready? We're about to go out right now.
Move for a couple minutes.
Okay,
Move for a
everyone,
couple
right
minutes.
now we're gonna,
You know what I mean?
Right.
we're gonna go
You
right
don't want to
here
go
to the
work
back.
out for an hour.
No.
That's ridiculous. That's too
So
much.
very, very slowly, watch your step.
can't-
Everyone
you can't
walk
relax.
up the stage and come down over here.
You just want to stretch, you know what I mean? And just
No, I
to
understand.
be able to stand up like that, they don't know. I'm 62, bro. I was like,
Yes, sir.
now just, you know.
Okay, everyone, watch your step.
I'm gonna tell you, that almost saved my life, man. When I met him,
You can see it in me.
280 over 140. My blood sugar was 16.5. I'm talking about the tits of cash.